Good morning everybody and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. So I'm basically spending my morning editing day 3 to get it up this morning on day 4. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now, so I'm just going to spend the next couple hours editing that video and getting it up for today. And then the rest of today I'm going to spend wrapping presents because I have a stash of about 10 to more presents shoved in my closet that I need to wrap. So we're gonna do that today. We're gonna wrap presents, but before that I have to edit this video. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. It took about 2 hours to edit this Vlogmas episode. So I have that done. I have the thumbnail made. And I think it looks kind of cute. I don't know, I really like this thumbnail. It's like really simple but really cute in my opinion. So I'm waiting for that to upload right now. So while I'm waiting for this to upload, I am going to start wrapping presents. Okay, so I have everything laying out right here that I'm going to be wrapping, and I decided to just go ahead and do a Q&A while I'm wrapping presents so I can actually like talk about something while I'm wrapping them. So I put a little question thing on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put it on the screen so you guys can follow me because I do post things that relate to videos. So I told you guys to ask me questions for this Q&A. I won't be answering all of them in this episode, but I'll be doing it throughout the month. So while I'm wrapping, I'll just be answering you guys' questions that you gave me for this video. So I'm just gonna get everything set up first before I start like wrapping. So in my family, we have like this huge thing full of wrapping paper and it just pops open. And it has all the different wrapping paper in it and like boxes and tissue paper and everything. So my mom keeps this pretty organized, so I don't want to ruin it, but I feel like I'm totally going to ruin it. So if you are in my immediate family and you're watching this video, please stop watching right now so you don't see what you're going to get for Christmas. I'm not going to show my sisters because I know that she'll just like watch this ahead of time to see what she got because she doesn't have any patience. So I'm not going to show my sister's gift, but I'll show everybody else's. So the first one I'm going to be wrapping is my mom's, and she's in the other room, so I'm going to whisper what her present is because I don't want her to hear me. So this is an ASMR bit, but this is a designer purse from Milk. She's been wanting this purse for about half a year now and can't afford it, so I went ahead and bought it for her. I'm not going to take it out to show you just because it's already wrapped up in a nice gift box, but I'm just going to actually wrap this gift box. So I haven't wrapped presents in like an entire year, so I always forget how to wrap presents like every single time I have to do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and tape the side of this box just because it keeps coming apart even though it's supposed to be like nice. Okay, so I'm gonna use this pretty wrapping paper for this present, and I'm gonna start answering you guys' questions. So the first question is from Mariah Rose Now _ and she asked what is on my Christmas wish list for 2018. So I normally just make a little list for my parents. It's like really simple things that I've just been wanting because honestly now I have YouTube as a job and I have like a full-time job, so I can pretty much buy what I want. I just give them some ideas for things that I just haven't bought yet with my own money. I put a crock pot because I'm not moving out anytime like completely soon, but I just wanted to go ahead and start getting stuff for when I do move out, so I and planned ahead of time. What, like a Mortal Instruments like limited edition thing. I had some Jeffree Star makeup, James Charles makeup, but basically I just had stuff like that, like mostly makeup. I had the Cherry Naked palette from Urban Decay because I love all the naked palettes, and the cherry one looked the best. So that is what was on my wish list. It's basically just like makeup items and okay, this wrapping job is so bad, but I guess it's better than nothing. So now I have to put a little tag. So I'm gonna use this cute penguin one right here. And I don't remember which side was up and which side was down, so I'm just gonna put this like in the middle right here. To Mom from Alyssa. And now the first present is done, and I think it's like the biggest one that's even gonna be under the tree. Okay, so the next present I'm going to wrap is my sister's, and the next question is from Caitlin Burzak Sims, and she asked, what is the first book I've ever purchased? P.S. You're so beautiful and I love your videos. Well, thank you. It's hard to remember the first one I ever bought just because I was in like elementary school. But I used to have one of those really old reading nooks that you could buy. The white one that looked like an actual book on the screen. My dad would download books on there for me. So you guys can probably guess what it is from, like, you can see what it would be from inside of this. So I'm not going to say what it is. But actually I'll probably keep it in here, just so she thinks it's just something from Redbubble. But I think one of the first book series I ever read that got me into the genre that I read now is the Immortal series, like the Before I Die, Before I Wake by Alison Noel, or is that the Immortals? I don't know. I'll put it on the screen which ones I'm talking about. I think those are the very first ones I ever read. So I'm gonna put this in this Amazon box like this because it fits perfectly down in there. Okay, the next question is from the Sakura Nico, and they asked, do you have any advice for saving and budgeting money? Also, could YouTube be a stable job for you in the future? So I think I got that question from a couple people, whether YouTube could be my full-time job or not. The answer to that question is it couldn't if I was an adult. Like, I wouldn't be able to afford like an apartment or anything like that. But if I was still in high school, I didn't have to pay bills like car bills, phone bill, apartment bill, or anything like that, yes, it could be my full-time job. But as an adult, I don't make enough where I'd be able to live on my own. I'm not going to say the exact amount I make just because I feel like that's just not something I really want to say. But what I get paid each month from YouTube equals about to what rent is in an apartment. So when I do move out, I could use the YouTube money to pay rent, and then I would use my full-time job money to, you know, pay for a car, pay for everything, groceries, electricity, pay for everything else. So YouTube is obviously, I make more from YouTube each month than I do my full-time job, but I can't just rely on YouTube to live on my own. So I've had a lot of people ask me that, why I don't do YouTube as a full-time job, and just because I have over 100,000 subscribers doesn't mean I make a lot of money. And I'm gonna write on the front of this for college, because that's what it's for, and I want her to realize that's what it's for because she's graduating in May, and I don't think she realizes that, you know, she's gonna be in college soon. So there's that. This is actually really heavy and I'm trying to be careful with it just because it's, you know, so expensive. But yeah, and then how to budget with money is, I've always been pretty good at saving money. I've never been too much of an impulse buyer where I just cannot keep my money. I would say how to do it. The easiest way to do it is to make a savings account in your bank account, and make it locked or whatever, so you literally cannot go into the savings account unless it's like an absolute emergency. I don't do that myself, but my parents have a savings account that they put money in for my college, and then that helps me pay for my college, and that has some of my money in it as well. So each semester when I need to pay for my next semester of school, then they take the money out of that savings account and give it to me, and then I pay for my next semesters. So that's how I budget with that. Other than that though, I'm just the type of person that likes having a lot of money in my bank account, so I don't really spend it that much, and I'm pretty good at saving just because I like having the money in my account and knowing that I have that money. So I've always been pretty good at that, but I know some people, like each paycheck they get, they take out a certain amount of money and put it to the side. So in case there's ever an emergency or they're trying to save up for something, they still have money to pay for bills, and then they also have that extra money that they're saving up to buy something. So that's one thing that you could do, is just each time you get paid, put money off to the side. Okay, this looks awful, but we're just gonna ignore how bad it looks at the side. So that one is done. I'm gonna use this candy cane green sticker right here from Alyssa. And the two, well, I guess my dad's is a big present too, but the two heavy presents are done. Okay, so next present is my dad's. So my dad, I know my dad watches my videos, so if you're watching, please stop. So this is his big present, his expensive one. That was my mom's expensive one, that was my sister's, and then this is my dad's, and then I got them like little cheaper things. So my dad has a CPAP machine that he sleeps with, and he has to hand clean it every single day, and he hates doing that. So I bought this thing called the So Clean 2 Go that he's been wanting. And basically what it does is it cleans the CPAP machine itself. It's like a self-cleaner. I'm not too sure how it works specifically, but I know he's been wanting it for a really long time. And my mom also pitched in to buy it as well, because it was pretty expensive. I don't know why the heck it is so expensive, but it was. So she pitched in for this too, so it's from me and my mom. But so I'm gonna use this wrapping paper for this one. Okay, my next question is from Katie E. Inns, or Kate Inns, and her question is, what's your advice for people going through bullying? So that's a pretty loaded question, I guess, just because it's hard to give advice because everybody takes bullying differently. I've been pretty much bullied my whole life just because of doing YouTube, especially back in middle school. I got bullied a lot for doing YouTube, and that's why I stopped doing YouTube for a while back in the day. You guys won't be able to see because I deleted a lot of videos anyway. But I did a lot of videos back in like 5th and 6th grade, and then people started finding out I made them in about 7th and 8th grade. So after that, I stopped making videos until I was about, I would say 9th or 10th grade is when I started making videos again. That was stupid of me because I let the bullies get to me and I stopped making videos. I'm not amazing at giving advice for things like this, and normally I would just say like, just don't let the words get to you, but I know some people, like, they just, I know for some of you it's hard not to let the words get to you, and I completely understand that. It's hard to tell someone like, well, just don't listen to it, because, you know, sometimes it just gets to you. Bullies are stupid. They have no life and they feel like they need to bully other people. So honestly, I just think about how sorry I am for them that they spend their life making fun of other people, because they obviously have insecurities themselves and they need to get over that. I don't know, it's honestly, it's really hard to give advice for things like that just because I don't know what to tell people that are going through it, just because I obviously was affected by it when I was younger, but now when I get bullied or whatever, I'm an adult, so I feel like I can handle it and I just kind of laugh at it. But as a kid, it's hard to take it as a joke. But I guess since being a YouTuber, I've grown some hard skin because I've been called very many different names. Some of them are very, very bad. But I guess just don't let it bother you. There's no reason why it should. The next question is from Ola Michaela 11, and she asked, what is my Hogwarts house? So I actually took the Pottermore test a couple days ago, and I was told I was in Ravenclaw. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I feel like I like Ravenclaw, I guess. Like, honestly, I've just started getting into Harry Potter. I've never been like a huge fan until recently. So I do know that Ravenclaw is like the most intelligent people. I think that's what it said. They're the more intelligent wizards or something like that. I don't know. I read about what they're like and stuff. I believe Luna Lovegood is part of Ravenclaw, so that's pretty cool. I like her. I know my dad did it. Oh god, I just ripped that. And that is awful. Okay. I know my dad took it and he got Gryffindor. I think my sister got Hufflepuff. And I want my mom to take it because I feel like she'd be a Slytherin just because of her personality, but I know she won't take it. Okay, this wrapping is also very bad. Look at the top of that. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay, but we're done. So I'm gonna use this Merry and Bright sticker and stick it on the side that doesn't look like it was torn apart by a tornado. So those are all the big gifts that are wrapped. Next, I'll wrap another one of my mom's presents. And this is what it looks like right here. So I think I'll just make a box and put that in there with some tissue paper. Honestly, I hope it fits her, but if it doesn't, I'll probably just keep it for myself, even though it would be huge, because it is so cute. The next question is from Sadly Ken, and they asked, what is your favorite place to read and why? Examples: outside, coffee shop, inside, quiet place. Honestly, the only place I really read is my house. I don't typically get, like, I know a lot of people like to go to like coffee shops to read and stuff like that. That kind of makes me uncomfortable, just going to like a random coffee shop or like Barnes and Noble and something, or something just to like read. I don't know. So honestly, I just like reading at home, especially now that I have my little reading nook. So I honestly just read in my room, in my house. I like to read on this couch by the Christmas tree at night when the Christmas tree's on. I like to read in the car, like if I'm on a road trip or I'm going to somewhere where the car ride is long. I like reading in the car. The next question is from Haley Who 1997, and she asked, how come I don't quit my job and become a YouTuber full-time? So that kind of goes with the question I answered earlier, but I'm gonna add more to it. So basically, as most of you guys know, YouTube has been kind of going downhill this past year, especially this past year. While a lot of big YouTubers, like ones that have like 1 million subscribers and stuff like that, they're making less money. I think it's weird to me because as a small YouTuber, I've been making more money than I ever had before, even though YouTube's been going downhill for big YouTubers. So I don't know why that's happening for me and being opposite for everybody else. But even though that's not even answering the question really, but to answer the question, you can't really rely on an internet job, which a lot of people just don't tend to understand unless you make millions from YouTube and you could pretty much save. Like, there's YouTubers that make millions of dollars and they could live off that the rest of their life if they saved it the way they should. But if you're like me and you only make like about at least $1,000 a month from YouTube, that's not really something that you can live off of. I just don't rely on that, and there could be any day where YouTube just completely goes down the drain and YouTube is not a thing anymore. There's a new website that comes up and completely destroys YouTube, or YouTube just runs out of money, which I think would kind of be impossible, honestly, because they're owned by Google and Google makes a lot of money. But you never know what could happen in the future. So literally just like stopping my career and just doing YouTube would be kind of stupid for me to do, I feel. Just because you never know if YouTube is going to be full-time, like, forever. So yeah, that's just my view on it, is that I'm not gonna put YouTube over a career job, just because even though you might not be able to rely on a degree nowadays, because you can have a degree and still not have a good job, it's just like you can't rely on an internet job, especially something that you don't know will stay relevant in the next couple years. Okay, so this one's done. I think this is the best wrapped one I've done, looking at the edges, but I mean, it's still not amazing. And then I'm going to use this reindeer sticker. I haven't really been zooming in on the stickers that much, but they're really cute. Let's see. There we go. You can see how cute the stickers are. There's like little glittery specks in them. And now I'm still waiting for one of her things in the mail to come, if it's even coming. I'm not sure if it is. So there's still some presents that I'm waiting to come in the mail, but I decided to just go ahead and wrap stuff today because I need one present ready by Sunday. Okay, so next is my Grammy's present, which is a case for her Kindle Fire and some styluses. This is not her big present. Her big present is coming in the mail from Hong Kong, and it's a custom made bracelet, so we're waiting on that. But I just bought these for her as a second gift, just in case the bracelet doesn't show up in time, which it should, but just in case. And I wanted to get her more than one thing, so. Really? What the hell's your problem? Okay, next we're having a Christmas party for work on Sunday. So we did like a Secret Santa where we picked a name, and we were doing a sock exchange. So I got these superhero socks for the girl that I got because she likes superheroes. So I got Superman, Iron Man, Captain America, and Batman. And then I also found these really cute animal socks. So I kept a couple for myself, but I thought these two were really cute, so I just added those too. So my mom is wrapping my Grammy's present just because she's a lot better at wrapping presents than I am. Yeah, she used to work at Kirkland's when she was younger, so she knows how to wrap presents really good. The next question is from Bring Mimi a Book, and she asked if I would ever write a book, and which genre would it be? And I've tried to write books before, but I always lose what I want the plot to be. So I've always wanted to write a book, but I've never been able to finish one. And if it was in any genre, it would probably be like paranormal romance or YA or romance or anything like that, because that's the genre I like to read, so I feel like that's what I would write.
Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking? What? No. 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 Boop.
Ah! See, this is her wrapping. Nice and pretty. And then here's mine. To Grammy. Alyssa. I'm gonna write open first on it because I want her to open the nice present last because I feel like she'll cry. So she finished wrapping this one, so this is for the girl I work with, and now I'm wrapping 2 shirts for my dad. So I got these both from Hot Topic during Cyber Monday. They were doing like t-shirts for $10, I think. I got him this Spider-Man one, and then I got him this Hulk one that says Incredible Dad instead of Incredible Hulk. So we're gonna wrap those 2, and that is all of wrapped that I have so far. And throughout the month I'll be getting more presents to wrap as well. Okay, so I wrapped this one and my mom wrapped this one. These are both for my dad. 8 presents right there. I still have to do stocking shopping and stuff because I got my dad this year for stocking, so I have to find his stocking stuff. But right now I need to find room for all of these underneath the tree because we already have a pretty full presents under the tree. Since I'm done wrapping presents, I honestly don't know what to do for the rest of the day because my main things that I was going to do is get the video up for day 3, which I already have it done and uploaded, and then wrap all the presents. And that didn't take as long as I thought it would. So I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. I guess just like hang out. I might read, because I finished Clockwork Angel last night, which is the first book of the Infernal Devices, and it was so good. But I'm going in order with how Cassandra Clare recommends reading her books. So now I'm on book 4 of the Mortal Instruments, which is the City of Fallen Angels. So I'm probably gonna start this book today. Honestly, if I wanted to, I could read this entire book today, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and open the next pair of Harry Potter socks. So we're on day 4. So it's yellow right there. And I forgot what that little ball thing is called. It's like a snitch or a stitch or something like that. Like I said, I'm not like a huge Harry Potter knower of all things, but okay. So day 4 socks are these low cut socks. I've been saying crew socks on accident for the short ones. Crew socks are like the ones that go like above your ankle, but this is just the Hogwarts emblem. I really like these. These are really nice. In the mail, I don't know if you guys can see all the way up there, but I actually got the women's 12 days of socks as well. What am I going? Right there. So I'm going to be opening those the last 12 days of the month. I'm going to be opening the women's socks. So I'm going to see the difference between how the men's socks feel and how the women's socks feel and let you guys know. This month is going to go by super slow because I already have a lot of the presents under the tree. I just really want to open the presents. I'm so impatient when it comes to these things, and I just want other people to open my presents because I really like seeing people's faces when I get them things, and this year is like the best Christmas for like me being able to afford expensive things for my parents and for my family. So I just took a shower and ate lunch. As you guys probably saw, I got Zaxby's. So I just got 2 packages in the mail. I know what both of them are. None of them are Christmas presents or anything, but I was just gonna go ahead and open this one just to show you what it is because I'm actually really excited to read it. You could probably tell that it's a book by the way it's shaped. So I've been looking forward to getting this book, and I did pre-order it and I got it today, which is the day it's been released. This is from a YouTuber, as you can tell, Brittany Louise Taylor. I used to watch her a long time ago, like back when Shane was really popular. I mean, he's popular now again, but like way back in the day when I was really young, I would watch him and Brittany Louise Taylor all the time, and they would make videos together. And I haven't watched her in a really long time. Like, I'll admit I have not watched her, but I've been seeing her videos lately of her just literally being like so distraught and so upset, and she wasn't allowed to say why because legally she wasn't allowed to say why until now. So that's why her book just came out. And it's called A Sucky Love Story, as you guys can see. I didn't even realize it was a hardcover. This is really nice. Really soft cover too. It's a nice material. Literally a story about her tragic, abusive, horrible relationship with someone she was married to and had a kid with. And I've been wanting to hear her story so badly, and now I can finally read it. I feel like I should go ahead and read this before I read City of Fallen Angels because I really want to know. So I'm just gonna read the ending part of the synopsis on the back. I'll go ahead and you could pause it and read it if you want to see what it's about. But it just sounded really good, and it's literally a true story, which is so sad. Perfect relationships and stuff. And she said that's how she felt about Milos. I don't know if that's his name, Milos is whoever she was married to. He was from Europe, a doctor, wealthy, athletic. He had an accent and a dog. He was textbook marriage material. For him it was love at first sight, but for me it was anxiety on every date. Something was telling me to run, but for 2 years the only running I did was straight into his arms. If only I could have listened. This isn't a love story, it's my story of survival. That, I literally just got goosebumps reading that. You can just tell that she put her heart and soul, I know she's gonna put her heart and soul into this book, and this is the first YouTuber's book I've ever bought, and I don't even watch her videos. I think I'm gonna sit down and read this because I don't have anything else to do right now, just because I really want to hear her story. I'm gonna put the link for this book down below in the description box so you guys can check it out as well, and you guys can support her. She has a little boy to support, and she really deserves all the love. And then Next is a little package for a video I'm doing for Vlogmas. I guess I'll wait and open it. I guess I'll do this episode tomorrow. I'll unbox this tomorrow in tomorrow's Vlogmas episode. This is a whole package full of Christmas body jewelry. I decided that'd be kind of a cool video to do for Vlogmas because I know you guys like my body jewelry hauls and my plug hauls, so I just went ahead and bought some plugs and tunnels and belly button rings, nose rings, all Christmas related, so it goes with Vlogmas. So I'm going to be opening this up sometime this week for a Vlogmas episode, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to open it right now. I have a lot of good ideas for Vlogmas this year, which I'm excited about. I have a whole wish video just doing dog clothes, which I'm waiting for a couple things to come. And a lot of you guys gave me really good ideas as well. So I'm super excited to do that, but literally I'm about to stop recording and I'm just going to read this because I'm really excited to read this. So I just finished this book. I started reading it at like 4 and I just finished it like 8. And so it took about 4 hours for me to read this book. I did not put it down once. I think the only time I put it down is because I had to go get a package from the front door and then I came right back upstairs to open the book again. I wrote an entire review on my Goodreads, which I'll put down below if you guys want to add me on Goodreads. And I'm not going to spoil the book just because I think you guys need to read it. I'm just speechless that someone actually went through the things that she has gone through and that she is in one piece and okay, because she went through some tough crap and I don't know how she got through it. This isn't like a typical like abusive relationship story. It has like a weird like twist to everything and just like the abuser being just not who he says he is. You just really need to read it. And I don't typically read books like this. I don't read like, I guess, memoirs, or I don't know what this is. This is her talking about her life. I don't know what kind of books those are called. I don't read books like this. I read like fantasy, like fiction books. I don't read real life books, but I could not put this one down and I loved her writing. So if you guys are looking to get this, I have the link for it down below, and I also have my Goodreads so you can read my review. My review doesn't have any spoilers in it, so if you guys don't want to get spoiled, you can read my review. And I am so proud to put this on my bookcase. I put that on my bookcase with all my other colorful books, and now it makes me want to like read more books like that. So if you guys have read this book by Brittany Louise Taylor and there's more like that you've read before, then comment it down below. I know I want to pick up Shane Dawson's book from back in the day just to have it. I don't know if I'll even read it. But yeah, I don't typically read YouTubers' books that much, but that one was really good. So I'm going to stop talking about it now because I know a lot of you guys who are subscribed to me do not even care about books like at all. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and end this vlog here and read the comment of the day. So this is from Vlogmas Day 3, which was my Reading Nook vlog. So this comment is from Sailor Moon 8593, and they said, "Your Reading Nook is so beautiful. I hope to have one. I hope to have my own one day, and that beanbag looks really comfy." So thank you for that comment, and this beanbag is very comfy, as you guys can see. I literally, since I've had this in my room, I have not sat on my bed to do anything. I do everything in this chair. Like, it is so comfy, and I'll put my pillow up. I've taken so many naps in here. There's one night where I almost fell asleep in here, and didn't go to sleep in my bed, and didn't wake up for work the next morning on accident. So that's a problem. This is really comfy. So if you guys are looking to save up for a big beanbag, I recommend getting this one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I think I'll be able to get vlogs up every single day for the next week, just because I haven't been working this week because I've been sick. I'm feeling a little bit better. My throat is really hurting right now, and I can feel like blood. Like, you can just like taste the blood, and I hate that. But yeah, I'm not working again till I think Friday. So I think I'll be able to upload every single day this week, and I have ideas for every single day. So with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!